TrashNews102. This is Crypto Roots. And yeah. So there's some miscellaneous stuff that I gotta mention, man. And it's not even like none of this is to even be petty, but some of this shit really pisses me off. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm still processing some of the shit that it was like, I don't know, I must have been hypnotized or something, because I'm like, what the fuck did I took all this bullshit, you know, and I did, man. So I forgot to mention that during the Texas trip, because we stayed there for like 3 or 4 nights, right? Only the first night did I actually have a bed. I'm not fucking bullshit. I'm not bullshit. We had to switch rooms the next day. They wanted to save money. I don't know who was paying Ra'et or whatever. And so they got a double. And I seriously got the text, polite, requesting me to sleep on the floor. No joke. For the next 3 nights. So, yo, all right, I forgot to mention that. I really did, and I'm not making that up. I haven't made nothing up. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's why this is me clearing my conscience. Not trying to add on shit and get more attention, because I really don't give a fuck. Because I didn't start this channel to gossip about Brother Polite. I didn't start this, nah. Like, it's just, I don't even like to have these videos on my channel. But this is my only, I would say, safe outlet. And that's it, like, you know? And, yeah, I just been traveling. I'm in Guatemala, so, you know, it's beautiful out here. I'm on my, you know, I'm traveling and just checking it out. And it's just fun, and this is just what I enjoy doing in my life. And I just talk about crypto and learn Spanish and see who I can educate where I travel. All right, now I told you, I mentioned I was buying them food, and one of the nights I was like, I gotta stop being so giving. And it was like I was getting hungry, and then I'm gonna buy some food, but I told him I'm gonna buy some food, but I can only really buy it for myself. And something happened, because they were hungry too, and I was like, they kind of like, yo, we want some food too. I was like, well, I can order for you, like for the same meal, but I can only pay for my food. So if you can cash out me something. And then Polite just smacks his lips like, I knew there was always something. Like just out of nowhere. Like he just like was on his phone, it's just like, when I asked him to cash at me. And I'm like, sorry man, I just don't have a lot in my bank account, man. I was thinking in my head like, fuck you, dude. Like, what the fuck kind of, you know, he said some bullshit like that. And I was just like, what the fuck? Why would you like even say some shit like that? He said it, you know? So that's it. That's part of the Texas trip, just to include that in. Not, you know, but those are just fucking things that just like, I had to get out and just be like, what? Yeah, you know? Nina started off as his mentee. If anybody were wondering and curious, he told me that. So I'm like, yo, that's a very strategic way to kind of filter in women and then still disguise it as business. I think in my head, I didn't say it out loud, but as soon as he was like, yo, because I didn't find out later when he finally, you know, he was opening up to me, I guess. And it's like, yo, you know, she was my mentee and da-da-da-da. And so every now and then we go into mentee mode. You know, I have to go, you know, because it's still kind of a mentorship with her. It's still kind of a mentorship, you know, so, you know, this is part of the mentorship. The things, you know, me and her arguing, and he was trying to explain the way he flipped out on her and everything. So I was just like, all right.
Shalom to Obadiah.
All right.
Shalom
Now,
to Storm Fluent. Peace to y'all.
Basketball tickets. Let's get into this. So obviously I came out there for the condo. You already know about the tax liens, hotel rooms. Yeah, you got car rentals. So we're in the music studio in Vegas, kind of when I first get there, when you know, recording. And um, I mentioned to Polite, I said, hey, when we're done getting this condo and everything, I'd be interested in learning more about flipping basketball seats.
Okay, brother Malik, that's crypto roots. The brother that polite scammed and stole over 100,000 goddamn dollars of this man's father's life insurance money. And I wouldn't say he stole it like he just snatched it from him, but he stole this Negro's mind and made this Negro give him and just give him and give him and give him. And you're going to hear it in a minute. Yeah, Malik, you're going to hear it in a minute. This brother even paid for plane tickets to Paris for Brother Polite and his wife. And if that's not bad enough, one of the plane tickets got wasted. Listen. Hey, Miss Beverly, how you doing, sis?
Because I heard that you do that, and I'm interested. It's like, all right, cool.
Malik say he used Nuwapian mind tricks on him. Yup, used that Nuwapian, Nature Boy, Carbonation, New Covenant mind fuck.
And so I'm thinking that's something. That's an investment. I never applied now, and I never said I wanted to do it now. And I told him this several times. And in my mind, that's just something. This dude pushed it so hard on me. He
Shalom,
pushed it
Storm
so
Fluent.
hard on me, like buying basketball tickets for the season. And I don't know. I spent like $7,500 or something. Yeah, that was around it. Just out of nowhere, they came, and because like pushed it so hard. Like, this is the time now, G. I'm meeting with my advisor. I'm meeting with the guy who sells the tickets. Yo, this is the time to strike, bro. Like, that's extra money in your pocket, guaranteed. You already know that, And I'm like, I'm still kind of new, so it's not like I'm still kind of new, and he's pushing it hard. I wasn't expected. Still, before I got the condo, he's pushing it, and there was several times where he.
And let me remind you, this condo that he keeps on talking about was Brother Polite telling this poor brother that he's going to sell him a condo in Los Angeles for $17K. And I'm telling you, they don't even sell new cars in Los Angeles for $17,000. You're not gonna find no goddamn property for 17,000 fucking dollars in Los Angeles for you to buy and own. This nigga's polite selling niggas dreams, family. And not only did he not get the condo, did he not get his $17,000 back, but the nigga didn't even get a bed to sleep in these Negroes' presence. He's buying hotel room, he's buying plane tickets, he's buying clothes, he's buying phantom properties, driving polite around, feeding his family, doing any and everything, but no return. Wait till you hear the Paris tickets. Wait till you hear about this.
Yo, G, I'm about to get the Clippers tickets tonight. We could just buy the tickets tonight.
Basketball
I just
tickets.
need like $600. I was supposed to get 3 different sets of basketball tickets. And one of them was for $2,000 over some Clippers tickets for.
Addy, the crazy part about it is he said he knew about Polite. But this mentorship program, he thought that he wouldn't be able to be robbed out of a mentorship program. But I told you guys before, when I was around these devilish niggas, this devil, Polite, and the other devil, Sarnetta, the niggas learned that they cannot steal in front of me. They cannot steal in front of y'all because y'all are watchful and I will expose their asses. So they learn how to steal in other covert ways. So Brother Polite says, I can't scam people cross state lines like that. So let me do this. Let me bring the nigga to my house and let me drain this nigga. And that's exactly what he did to this brother. Stole, and none of us knew this shit was going on because none of us lived with Polite. This brother here talking about the Texas trip that they took to Texas. This nigga Polite was texting me back and forth while he was in Texas. Nigga, you down there robbing this man blind, all over just dragging this man back and forth, just sucking him dry while you're talking to me like, you know, Mike, I'm trying to get my shit together. Fucking lying ass, clown ass, never changing, nut ass, thieving ass, psychotic, sociopathic nigga. And Sarnetta sits his clown ass up there and act like he don't know none of this shit. Like even right now, the nigga won't use his platform to expose this shit and to tell Polite, look, bro, this is a shame. And you done did this shit again in a worse way. I'm not condoning that. I want the people to know I'm not condoning that. No, he don't do that. Why? Because you do condone it. You condone homosexuality. You condone scamming. But when something real happens in the community, you want to get your clown ass up on the air and talk about what you don't know about a Bible. You and Unc on the camera yesterday for 10 minutes, can't find a scripture, but you won't talk about this? Stupid senile nigga. And I do blame you. I blame you, nigga, because just like me, if Polite had one other person that he knew, if I disappoint both of these guys, they gonna put me up on the cross. But Polite knows, hey, you know what I mean? Sarnetta, all I got to do is tell him shh, and he ain't gonna say shit. Because Sarnetta would eat a bowl of shit for $1. Sarnetta could get a good debate going, he would eat a bowl of your doo-doo, Malik. That's just how much this nigga love money and hates truth.
A week. Another was supposed to be like $5,000 for some Clipper tickets, and then he told me about I got the text to confirm it about like June 20 something. I'm gonna get $22,000 back from the Lakers tickets for the season that I bought, or apparently whatever thought I bought, and the thing that hit the biggest.
Now watch this,
like,
y'all.
You gotta check in the mail. G, send me your address. Send me your routing number.
And this check in the mail thing, where he's supposed to be paying this man back for all of this money he been just pouring out on Polite and his family and whatnot. This check thing, this check promise, Polite kept telling this dude over and over and over and over, I got a check for you, I got a check for you, I got a check for you, I'm sending you something in the mail, I got this for you, I got that for you, and this man didn't get a motherfucking nickel. What kind of sociopath rock like that? This nigga. This nigga.
On a number, and yo, so there was supposed to be a $2,000 check that was supposed to be mailed to me.
A $2,000 check, then a $1,200, and then a $2,000, and a $2,500, and a $5,000. None of them checks ever made it to this brother. And Miss Addie says, if 3 or more people say you scammed them, I don't trust you. And that's real talk. And that's how most people ought to live. But for some reason, people just pull their pants down, walk backwards up to Brother Polite, and instead of them shaking his hand, they walk backwards with their pants down and introduce themselves from the back. You feel me?
I waited. It didn't come up. And I'm hitting low. And I'm like, yo, Polite, da-da-da-da-da. He's like, that's odd. For real? That's odd. I'm like, yo, Polite, you think they can get like a tracking number or something? He's like, All right, yeah, G, I'm gonna see if I can get you a tracking number for that check.
Now it's finna get crazy. Now listen to this.
Man,
Watch this.
to this day, that shit never came. I kept bringing it up. He almost was like a strategic genius, knowing that one day I'll bring it up, so he had the exact answers. Like, he just said, and then he would get, he's a sociopath. He's a fucking sociopath, excuse my language. Because I'm replaying everything in my mind, and I understand that sociopath,
What's happening,
you
Graham?
confront them, or
Peace to you.
about a lie or something, they get very angry, aggressive, and they kind of make it seem like you're, you know, and he did that to me when I brought up these basketball tickets. Because I kept saying polite, I got so much anxiety right now because I'm doubting this whole situation. It's sinking fast, and you still want me to drive you around. You know what I'm saying? And I'm afraid to mention, and then I mentioned it in the Texas trip. And
The
God,
Texas
he got
trip.
so angry at me. And just like his response was just like, it was demonic. It was demonic, his response when I asked him about.
Brother Polite and this guy all in Texas with a bad battery in the vehicle. Brother Polite got this brother out in the street asking people to jump the car off and shit. That's the mentorship program / slavery.
You know, just my check.
But watch this. Watch
That he
this.
told me I would get, but I didn't get.
Watch this.
And then, yeah, it kept happening. He said I was going to get a hotel. Man,
That's right.
He said I was getting so many
That's right,
checks.
Eddie.
And he asked me for my accounting and routing number one time. But he kept wanting to send me checks. Like, just deposit into my account. And then, check this out. When I told him, yo, I need that $2,000 check, bro. He said, yeah, I was hoping you were going to get it because you needed to upgrade your trust.
Wow.
Boom. All right. So, oh yeah, definitely got to get this. Because this shit
Definitely.
fucking,
Yeah, I
this
know.
makes me angry.
Make me angry
He
too.
told me on the fly.
Listen.
He told me on the fly
Listen.
to purchase plane tickets for him and Victoria to go to Paris.
What?
I need it done now. G is part of the investment. I already gave up my bread for your investments, so it's time for you to pretty much pay me back. Buy plane tickets for me and Victoria, this whole time I haven't even seen Victoria. I've seen every other one, but I ain't seen Victoria at all. She's completely. I haven't seen nothing. And then come to find out that so I bought the plane tickets. This was kind of early on, and bought the plane tickets for him and Victoria to go to Paris. I can show you receipts. I have their names on the plane tickets in my receipts.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I got receipts on every
Part of the investment, fam. So, and that's what's crazy to me. Why I'm saying this brother should have got it, you know, off the bat. He should have understood this was a scam from the rip. Because if you're in a mentorship program and any monetary amount paid to the guy that's supposed to be mentoring you outside of the flat rate that he's charging you, wait a minute. When was it in the mentorship plan that the mentor or mentee, as they call it, the mentee, would be investing in the mentor? It should be the other way around to a, amicable degree. Neither party should be overly investing in the other. There should be a trading of knowledge and opening up business opportunities. But this guy from the start was investing cash in his mentor. What kind of fucking mentorship program is that? Let's listen a little. Listen.
So that frustrated me because what ended up happening, he kept bullshitting. And the night of the Airbnb, that morning, he woke up. That was the day he was supposed to leave.
Stop. The Airbnb. Why is he living in an Airbnb when Brother Polite told him, give me 17K and I'll get you a condo? It'll be for you. You'll own it. He didn't get the 17K back. He didn't get a condo. He's sleeping on floors, sleeping in cars, and then goes and rents himself a Airbnb because he's tired of sleeping on the floor. But guess what? Polite wants to come and live with him in the Airbnb. Goddamn. So you won't even get the man a hotel room. You make him sleep in your car. He gets tired of doing that. He goes and rents his own Airbnb. And you want to come and live with him. Thank you for the new sub. Thank you. Thank you, Addie. Yeah. Oh, are you talking to me or Miss Beverly? Yeah, definitely subscribe to Miss Beverly's channel, fam. Definitely subscribe to Miss Beverly's Time for a Change channel. Yeah. So you're in the B&B with the brother that you've been making live in the car and sleep in the car and, you know, got you sleeping outside in the park like a homeless guy. And I just can't understand for the life of me why he couldn't tell Polite no. This is why Polite kept on going further and further and further, because his brother would never tell him no. Would never tell him no. If you listen, you told me you gonna sell me a condo for 17,000, and then I find out ain't no condo, and I don't get my money back from you. Nigga, you think you gonna come and sleep the night in my hotel room? What kind of shit is this? What kind of shit is this? But that ain't as far. Listen to the brother. Plane tickets to Paris. But watch the willful waste of this man's money by Polite. Watch this. This nigga Polite is heartless, family. Listen to this.
Victoria to Paris. And he looked, he's like, oh man, I'm supposed to leave today, G. I was supposed to, and then he's like, but you know, I'm out here, but I'm looking out for you. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm make sure I chose to stay so you could really finish this out the right way, bro. You know me, I don't abandon my plans. You know what I'm saying? This is the day he asked to spend the night at the Airbnb that I broke the rules for and paid for his room. You know what I'm saying? That morning he was supposed to leave, and then pretty much threw it on me that he was out there because of me, and that he, you know what I'm saying, that's the reason he, and I'm like, yo, should I, you know, like, should I try to, it was unchangeable date, unchangeable date, no refund,
So no refund after he done bought plane tickets for this nigga and his lady to go to Paris. Not only did he buy the plane tickets, but Polite didn't even goddamn go to Paris. Huh? You missed the motherfucking flight, wasted this man's money, and no return on that. And Brother Malik said, what is that comment? Brother Malik says the bathroom in that condo is more than 17K. Thank you. That's what I'm saying. You selling Negroes dreams and nightmares, fam. You tell a brother you gonna sell him a condo in Los Angeles for $17,000. Family, you can't buy a good goddamn motorcycle in Los Angeles for 17K. Lord have mercy.
and to him, he just dismissed it.
Look at that.
Like, he never thought about it again. Like, it was.
He dismissed this brother spending more thousands of dollars for plane trip tickets to Paris for this nigga. Now, we got to hear that one more time, because that shit is unbelievable. I want to hear this shit one more time, that plane ticket part. Because that's actually my favorite part of the whole series that this brother did. I'm like, after that, and he didn't even go to Paris. You were supposed to beat Polite up. You were supposed to call the motherfucking police. You were supposed to, you know, catch this nigga while he's sleeping and pull his big toenail out or something with a pair of pliers. You didn't do anything but continued on letting this man rob you. I don't understand that. And that's why I'm saying this is my favorite part, because I don't think nobody would have continued on after he done promised you a condo for $17K and you end up sleeping in his car, sleeping on the floor of hotel rooms at his request. Huh? My God. Yeah, man, I would have pulled my, man, I swear to God, this nigga was supposed to do something medieval to Polite, man. He was supposed to do something ungodly to this nigga. You done robbed me out of my father's life insurance money, and you keep using me and keep lying to me. And I keep on forgiving you and keep on believing you, giving you more and more chances, but you are the mentor. But you are a liar and a cheat and a con artist. And at that point, I would have taken whatever nickels, if I ain't had but $3 left, I would have left and never returned. But this poor brother buying plane tickets to Paris because Brother Polite said, do it now. I need you to do this now, like real, for real, for real. It's on. I'm about to get it done. I'm about to make $1 million. Just come on, let's do this. Do this, G. And you go take your credit card and buy this nigga and his woman plane trip tickets to Paris. And then to boot, the nigga missed the trip and says, and I quote, he just blew it off like it was nothing. Like, don't worry about it. No refund, no nothing. I missed the trip. I didn't go. Whatever, G. That's how you supposed to act when it ain't your money. That's how you supposed to act.
Boom.
Boom.
All right. So, oh yeah, definitely got to get this. Because this shit fucking, this makes me angry. He told me on the fly, to purchase plane tickets for him and Victoria to go to Paris.
On the fly. This wasn't even a planned thing. This wasn't even something, he tell you, look, in 2 weeks, G, I'm going to need you to shoot me some plane tickets. No. On the fly means I pick up the phone, I call you, hey, man, I need you to run me some plane tickets today. Can you do that? Can you get on the horn and go to Travelocity for me and hit me with some plane tickets? I need you to do it right now, G. All right? I'll holler at you later. Click.
I need it done now. G is part of the investment. I already gave up my bread for your investments, so it's time for you to pretty much pay me back. Buy plane tickets for me and Victoria, this whole time I haven't even seen Victoria. I've seen every other one. I haven't seen Victoria at all. She's completely. I haven't seen nothing. And then come to find out that so I bought the plane tickets. This was kind of early on, and bought the plane tickets for him and Victoria to go to Paris. I can show you receipts. I have.
Airborne Vet asked a good question. But watch this. The question that you ask is the linchpin to Brother Polite's whole freedom right now. Because all of this legally can be considered gifts. Nothing contractual, nothing written. None of this shit that he's buying had no writing on them. You gonna pay me back on the 7th at 7? No. You see, Airborne Vet says question is I'd like to know, or a question is I'd like answer to is what did Polite do with the money? Polite didn't do nothing with the money. Polite gave this Negro orders to spend every nickel of $100,000 on him. Polite didn't touch this nigga's money. Polite touched this nigga's soul. Hmm? Put his whole handprint on this brother's soul. He didn't touch his wallet. Just like he told him on the fly, call you up, hey G, I need tickets to Paris. Hit me with that. Me and Victoria need to fly out there. You know what I mean? We need to go get some cotton candy in Paris, and Victoria want a tattoo in Paris. So hit us with some. See what I'm saying? Oh, Victoria and myself, we got a photo shoot, and we need to go see Mayweather. So we need some Gucci, some Fendi, and some Prada. Go hit us with that, G. I'm going over to the store right now to get sized up, and you just go ahead on and call in with your card and pay for that. It's only an investment, G. You investing in me, don't worry about that. Write it off, put the receipts in your trust, you'll get it back later, G. That's what Polite did with the money. He did nothing with the money in two different ways. He only told that man to spend, and Polite never touched the money. Polite only touched the goods and services that brother's money produced. That's a sick, wicked motherfucker on both parts. Yeah, dude has the receipts. I even snapshotted screenshots of all of them that he showed. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Plane tickets.
On the plane tickets, in my receipts. You know what I'm saying? I got receipts on everything.
Yeah.
So that frustrated me because what ended up happening, he kept bullshitting. And the night of the Airbnb, that morning, he woke up. That was the day he was supposed to leave with Victoria to Paris.
Watch this.
And he's like, oh man, I was supposed to leave today, G. I was supposed to, and then he was like, but you know, I'm out here, but I'm.
And yes, that's true, Airborne Vet, because there's something else that this cat said in another particular section of these videos, where he said after him and Polite had gotten into it, after he got sick of getting used, after all the money had been spent, he said Brother Polite did the same shit the nigga did to me last week and the week before that. Huh? Because me and this skinny black J.J. Evans lookalike been getting into it because he gets emotional when I break his back intellectually. So then he wants to curse and wants to threaten me and do all this other fuck shit like I'm Sonetta or Poppy. But see, I'm in California and I don't take threats, and I'm not a felon, so I can defend my motherfucking self. Right? So this nigga here does exactly what he said Polite did to him. Polite gets into it with me on the phone, and so this nigga sends me his address in Hollywood. Tell me to pull up. We get into it, we go back and forth, we squash it, then we get on the phone again the next week. I slap him intellectually. He gets mad, tells me to shut up while he talking, and I cuss his ass out, and then we end up cursing back and forth with each other. Then we get offline. We're talking about this shit offline, and this nigga here telling me to pull up again. See, the family says he's putting his wife in danger doing that shit. And I told this stupid motherfucker the same thing. I said, nigga, you better be glad that God saved me and I'm not crazy no more. Your wife just had a baby. What in the fuck does it make sense for you to give me the address where you and her at and the baby? If I was a sick nigga, you'd be in trouble. And you keep doing this shit. You're doing this shit because you know I'm healed. You doing this shit because you know I'm not gonna pull up. I'm not gonna pull up. I ain't gonna pull up to do nothing to you, nor am I gonna pull up to let you call the fucking LAPD on me and, you know, now this nigga's outside my house and I am trembling in my boots. Please come help me. Huh? I ain't no fool like that and I don't break the law. But this nigga here offers the opportunity. And I told him, what would make you put your family in danger like that, stupid? Not to mention, I already had this nigga's address. I have both of them. And if I didn't come to your house when we was on good terms, nigga, you think I'm gonna come because you saying pull up. Sit your silly ass down somewhere. You could meet me and we could rumble dumble, nigga. That's what I told him. I ain't gonna come to your house with your pregnant wife and your newborn baby, nigga. I'd be a fool ass sinner to do that. I'd be a rank sinner. I'm not that way. I'm not that way. I try to do the right thing. But this brother said Polite did the same shit. After all is said and done, the brother finally gets the balls to leave. He goes all the way to Mexico, and then brother Polite, him get into it, and this nigga here sending this brother here the address telling him to fucking pull up. You want him to cross the border and come back and pull up, huh? Fake ass nigga. You better be glad niggas is healed out here. You better be glad niggas got some compassion. You better be glad niggas are law-abiding citizens, man. Because one day you going to do this fuck shit to the wrong motherfucker and you going to catch somebody that's really not healed. You going to catch a nigga that was like me 20 years ago that'll do something medieval to your motherfucking ass. Pull your motherfucking toenails out. Pour salt on your goddamn toenails while you tied up. Huh? Take a razor blade and cut your motherfucking back of your legs and your calves and your thighs and all the way up to your ass cheek. Just cut you with a razor a million motherfucking times. That's the kind of fuck shit that some crazy nigga may be thinking about doing to your ass after you take their life savings. And your stupid ass keeps doing it over and over and over. But what happens when you meet a crazy motherfucker that's gonna go medieval on you? What happens? You gonna call the police? Well, I've been abusing this man for 9 months, and now he's shooting at me. Can y'all help me? Told this nigga years ago, stop doing what you're doing, man. Change, nigga. And if you can't change, I'll stand next to you so you can't steal. Nigga say, yeah, I can't change, so come on, Mike, be my friend, be my associate, be my confidant, huh? I won't steal. Not in front of you. Now, I will bring these niggas to my house and rob them blind. Yes, I told him that several times in the public and private. I will stand next to you, walk next to you, help you rebuild all of this fuck shit you done did in the community. Huh? When the nigga was giving refunds, I was the main person saying, hey, community, look, Brother Polite's giving refunds, y'all. Call in, get your refund. Fuck, I'm even on the show where he was giving refunds on his channel. This nigga was promising, I'm gonna change, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that. But he only did that changing shit in the open. But in the private, he was still a goddamn worm. Getting worse and worse. And Sonetta's the same goddamn way. And if y'all stupid enough to continue on after even this, after not only he done robbed all his customers and all his mentees and all these poor people, but after a brother that tells you, I know the nigga is a thief and a con artist and a scammer and a fucking clown and a buffoon, but I tried to help him get up off his knees. And for all intents and purposes, perception's purpose, he seemed to be changing. But I ain't never been to this nigga's house, y'all. I ain't never been to this nigga's house. I ain't see how this nigga living. Huh? Yeah, you not stealing in public because you know you can't steal while I'm around you. But I don't live with you. So you could just, run a scam right out of your own house. Nobody will ever find out. Mike won't find out. Nobody won't find out. So you thought. And this nut-ass nigga Sonetta, he's probably doing the same level of wretchedness. Hmm? I tell this nigga the other day, I said, man, is it important to you? Important, real shit going on in the community? And this nigga here, man, took this man's father's life insurance settlement. That shit ain't important to you, dog. You over here talking about you and Khalil Amani kissing niggas in the mouth and homosexuality and all this other nut shit that you're pushing. You're trying to read the Bible the other day, you and Unc, and y'all can't find the goddamn scripture for 10 minutes. That shit is more important than you coming out in the community and saying, listen, Brother Polite ain't healed. Y'all be careful around this motherfucker. That shit's more important than you clearing your own goddamn name and coming out and saying, you know what, y'all, I done invited this nigga back in the community again, and he's still stealing. Instead of him even looking out for himself, what this nigga do? Come here, Khalil. I know you over there in the studio with homosexuals and bisexuals, and I know you just threatened to have Michael Edwards anally raped by a gay rapper. I know, but you know what I mean? I'd rather discuss all of that kind of nut ass shit than discuss what Polite done did to these people. Hmm? And yes, I know this homeboy did threaten to have me raped by one of his gay friends. Ain't that a bitch? That's why I say Sonetta would eat a goddamn bowl of shit for $1. Hmm? Sonetta would eat a goddamn bowl of Tazariak shit for $1. As much as you dog Tazariak out, and as much as you talk about him like a motherfucking just a little dirty, dusty cur puppy, Tazariak come back around every time like a puppy. Can you help me sell some of this stinking ass oil cologne that I can't sell nowhere else? People trust you. I've decided to spit in your face and call your God a dog. Yeah, Sonetta, can you help me sell some of this nasty, cheap ass oil? And Sonetta say, well, Taz, as long as you let me keep my hand up your ass and you give me 15%, I got you. I got you. Hmm? I got you. But you don't give a fuck about the community, though? How would you feel, man, if your dad died and left you $100,000 and you out of the goodness of your heart, not out of foolishness like this brother, but out of the goodness of your heart, reached out to help somebody that scammed you and overly took advantage of your niceness and kindness? How would you feel? And they told you, I'm gonna pay you this back. And your daddy died to get you that. How the fuck would you feel? Would you be out here worrying about Khalil Amani and talking about kissing niggas in the mouth is holy? Or would you be talking about the real shit in the community? Would you be out here, can't find a scripture with Ankh, you trying to debunk the Bible, and you wasted 20 goddamn minutes on the air looking for a scripture that neither one of you niggas can find, read, or understand, versus you talking about this? You promote homosexuality and homosexuals and bisexuals instead of talking about this. Wait till you motherfuckers meet the right nigga.
Looking out for you, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm make sure I chose to stay so you could really finish this out the right way, bro. You know me, I don't abandon my plans. You know what I'm saying? This is the day. He telling him on the day he was supposed to get on the plane with the plane tickets that this man bought, he's saying, you know what, G, I'm staying here, and you know me, I don't abandon my plans. I always see everything through. Telling you a lie right in your face. He just abandoned his plans to go to Paris, which he took your money and made you buy plane tickets. He's there with you, wasting your money and time, telling you
that he's not wasting your money and time. Lord have mercy. Man, you better be glad this brother here, Crypto Roots, didn't let that alpha male come out from the start, because I don't think Crypto had it in him. And that's a problem. Y'all niggas eating all this aspartame and all of this fluoride and shit, and this shit is fucking your hormones up and putting all kind of deposits on your brain where you are not even a beta male, you become a gamma male. You can't even think right no more. You can't even make decisions and give yourself closure. Something's wrong with some of these motherfuckers. But that don't give you the right to take advantage of people, man. Just because a person is retarded or mentally ill and they're rich or have some type of wealth, that don't give you the right to go and steal it from them because you smarter than them. Wicked motherfuckers.
Asked to spend the night at the Airbnb that I broke the rules for and paid for his room. You know what I'm saying? That morning he was supposed to leave, and then pretty much threw it on me that he was out there because of me, and that he, you know what I'm saying, that's the reason and I'm like, yo, should I, you know, like, should I?
Damn. So he blamed him missing the plane on you, blame him for being out there on you, but it's all on his dime. The room that Polite's in is his room. The plane ticket that he fucked up is his plane tickets that he bought. This shit is crazy, man.
It was unchangeable date. Unchangeable date. No refund. No refund. And to him, he just dismissed it. Like, he never thought about it again. Like, it was just nothing to him.
And yeah, that's enough. That's the part I wanted y'all to hear. I wanted y'all to hear that shit. You're buying this nigga plane tickets, y'all. Yo, what would y'all do if I came to you? Malik, you still out there? What if one of y'all, somebody come to y'all and say, listen, I know this is a long shot, but I need to go to Rome, and I need to go tomorrow. Not one of your relatives, not your husband, not your wife, not your child, not your grandchild, not your in-law, but a nigga that you just met, that you call the master teacher. Come to you, tell you, look, man, I need to fly out to Rome. You get the tickets to Rome, and this nigga here don't even get on the plane. Matter of fact, he called you while the plane taking off on the motherfucking runway. Tell you, hey, man, you done made me miss the fucking plane, man, because I'm calling you just trying to tell you that I missed the plane. What kind of goddamn insanity is this, family? What would y'all do? The fuck would you do? And then the brother done told this brother here, told all of his followers, the stupid, idiotic followers that sit up there and watch these niggas come before you and tell you any manner of anything, and they laugh in their chat rooms. But this nigga came and told his followers that he bought a mountain in Costa Rica. A goddamn mountain in Costa Rica. Come to find out that somebody had so-called left Polite in care of somebody's land in Costa Rica, and this nigga here come telling y'all that not only that it's his, but he bought the entire goddamn mountain. Boy, what a nigga won't tell a nigga that'll believe anything? Yeah, Polite told all of his followers that he bought a fucking mountain in Costa Rica. And these silly motherfuckers believe it. Polite got to stay with this man in his Airbnb. Hmm? Huh? Nigga Polite in Texas with a dead battery and won't go to Walmart and buy one. But this nigga just bought a mountain in Costa Rica. Goddamn, y'all. And Troll Killer said, Mike, this is off topic, but Izzy back? Izzy's not back yet, fam. I know he's back as far as what y'all see, but that's just a shell of what Izzy is. Izzy's soul and spirit is still in the river. That nigga is gone. Israel doctrine is gone, fam. I don't know who this new guy is, but that ain't Izzy. Izzy is gone. Yeah, what would he even do with a mountain, y'all? What would Polite even do with a goddamn mountain? Take the lies and pile them up next to the mountain and see which one is higher? What is this nigga gonna do with a mountain? He'll take Sinetta up the mountain and rape Sinetta and Khalil in privacy? What the fuck is you gonna do with a mountain in Costa Rica? You gonna take Carbonation and Nature Boy and all these other nut ass niggas and make them, robbers and antichrists and scammers on steroids? You gonna run a big Jim Jones cult up there? Fuck is this nigga gonna do with a mountain? And then to tell the people you bought a mountain in Costa Rica. Lord knows the Costa Rican government ain't selling no goddamn mountains, y'all. As poor as Costa Rica is, through the tourists and through their reserve areas, you can't even piss in a good place in certain places in Costa Rica because they're reserved a lot of the land. And this nigga talking about he done bought a mountain in Costa Rica. Y'all go find me a mountain for sale in Costa Rica. Go find me a mountain for sale in Costa Rica, please. And when you find me a mountain for sale in Costa Rica, we gonna sell that shit to a Martian. Let's live in the super stupid. My God, man. It's not possible, fam. Costa Rica is not selling mountains. Costa Rica's not selling no goddamn mountains. In LA, the city of Los Angeles ain't selling no goddamn condos for $17,000. Man. Now I mean space age landscaping, family. Huh? How you how you how you take care of a mountain? What you doing? What you gonna fucking do with a mountain? Huh? You gonna train a militia up there? You gonna be like Al Qaeda in the motherfucking Costa Rica mountain? What the fuck is you gonna even do with a mountain? I'm done, family. For now. For now. I'm done. But brother Polite, man, you better stop what you're doing, man. For somebody to really fuck you up, man. Or before these white people do what they did to Nature Boy. Because there's too many goddamn similarities between you and Nature. This brother called Polite his master teacher. That was the scariest thing right there. Brother Malik said he ain't gonna stop. If he don't stop, he is a vetted sociopath. Now, y'all, let me get on out of here because I got a little appointment I gotta go make. I gotta run, I gotta make. But y'all, listen. Like, share, and subscribe, and make sure y'all get this shit out. Because I'm telling you, when the bubble bursts, you don't want to get none on you. Peace.